Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matchroom Hall. I hope you all like and follow Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Krauseberg. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Sharkstream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Sharkstream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Sharkstream.
Hey guys, I'm Frederick Horst. Join us on the Sharkstream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Sharkstream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Sharkstream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Sharkstream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Sharkstream.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Sharkstream. This is Brian in the booth with Darian Emerson.
Yes, sir.
That's how you say it?
That's how you say it.
All right, we got a late night action match out of nowhere. Ashley Benoit is going to be playing Colin Ford. Race to 3, 2 sets minimum, 200 in the middle. So should be an interesting set right now. Looks like Ashley won the first break, and Colin's sitting in a mess of balls.
Yeah. Are they playing even? Is there
no wait. So
no wait.
They're playing 8-8. So whichever player gets to 8 balls first is the winner of that rack. Race to 3. So that determines the set. You can see the little ball counters down there. We'll try to do as best we can to make sure that everything looks legit. I even added a little 1 ball icon there. I never had one before.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that.
I have an 8 ball, a 9 ball, and a 10 ball, but I just whipped together this 1 ball.
I've never used the ball counter on the one pocket.
No one does. No one ever does.
I always just tell it I'm playing 9 ball.
And just let it rip.
It thinks we're playing 9 ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good intention, but the problem is that where if there was a little touch screen or something down by where you're actually pulling the balls out of the ball return, you might be tempted to be like, oh, tap, tap, tap. But because it's on the opposite side of the room, then nobody ever keeps it on there. So we just sort of try and do it on the booth.
So Ashley's pocket is on the bottom side as we look. I really like that shot he just hit. I think he banked the 5 into the 11, and he managed to move both of those balls. He has no cover.
Yeah, so Ashley's on the bottom. Colin's on the top, so yeah.
He did not manage to beat the kiss on that one, so he's leaving him on the good side.
Yeah, see, I mean, I know the objective is to basically leave the cue ball in your opponent's pocket. That way they can't really do much with it, but right now there's a lot of balls out there in the open. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure you hit like, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and hope you guys are enjoying this late night Sunday action here at Yale Billiards. What was that? That was kind of a... we've established that that was Colin's pocket, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oof. Not a good start.
No.
He's going to start moving balls up table. I like that. And of course, so if this is Colin's pocket here, and this is Ashley's pocket. Pardon my drawing. Like you want the cue ball to be in the opposite pretty much every time if you can, right? That's my understanding.
Or wherever you need to put the cue ball in order to defend whatever threat you just created.
Yeah.
Like she let him see the 6.
And now the 6 is up table. And so, yeah. So, and that's what happens when there's a threat. You just start shooting them up table and try to leave nothing. Right. Yeah.
Or sometimes it's in a place where you can bank it back across and tuck the cue ball.
Oh, she hit both balls there. I'm a little... Yeah, you're going to start seeing the balls floating up to the head.
One thing I notice if I were him is the 15 looks dead off the 8. So
really?
Yeah, if he can get anywhere where he can put some energy into the bottom side of the 15, then that's going to be an extra. You don't think so?
I'm thinking, okay, so you're thinking it goes this way?
Up, because his pocket's on the top.
Oh, okay. You're thinking it rubs off the 8. See, if I was to draw the tangent line, I'm thinking it's about here.
But if there's like even a fraction, like a millimeter
you
gap.
can push it towards the corner, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like if it's not frozen, then that tangent line starts to move. Like,
oh, yeah, that's true. Hard to tell with the overhead camera sometimes.
True, yeah, we can't see.
Combination trying to set up a shot in their corner. Got a little aggressive. I think that 13's open now, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it.
It outside. These are tight pockets too. I mean, you're playing one pocket on tight pockets. It gets a little sketch.
Wow.
Popped it right out of there.
That was a good shot.
That was a really good shot. She kept the cue right in that position too.
To me, that was always one of the most mysterious skills that people have when they're good at this game is how to take a ball out of the corner that's
pull it out of the
there,
yeah,
and like have an idea where the cue ball is going afterwards.
I've seen Tom Shine and Jay Longo and a couple of the other guys here. They seem to have it. Oh, look at this. Certainly have at least practiced it somewhat. Hey, what's up, Sean? Good to see you in the comments section as always. Double kisses it up table. That was a nice shot too.
Yeah.
No opportunity so far. 15 balls still on the table.
Colin did have that one open shot.
That 13 cross.
Yeah, well, he tried to shoot the ball straight in his pocket and missed it.
Oh, that one, yeah. That was kind of a big boof.
Which is scary for him because I have a feeling that might be the best chance he's going to get.
Well, I was doing a quick poll out there. I know I pulled the Fargo rates out of Fargo just before the broadcast, and Ashley's a 640. Colin says it's a 586. But just by walking around the room, supposedly that 586 isn't necessarily representative of his one pocket ability. So it could be interesting. First time we've seen the cue on the head side. Clean line on that one.
914 must be something she can. No, she's going to bank to 12.
Oh, that's a risky shot. You can see a little gap here, even in the overhead.
Yeah. So the idea is like to stick the cue ball. If she hit it pocket speed, the stack is now between the cue ball and the 12.
Yep. And I can do ball count here too, but I'm lazy. Bother with it. I think I could do it there, and we're not going to do it. Sauces it around, so that's 2 for Ash.
Mm-hmm. And I wonder if she can do anything.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just going to stick them.
Fuck him.
Shad. Love it. Honestly, it's been one of those weekends for me too. I went on a little bar crawl Friday night with a couple of friends here down at Yale Billiards. Ended up going to, let's see, we started at Grand Central, then we went to Archie's, then we went to Malachi's, then we went to Village Barn, and that was after Yale Billiards. And before that, it was AJ's Oasis. So I understand sometimes the weekend gets a little lost.
Colin looks like he's trying to double her up on the 15 instead of doing something. He did leave
He
it.
left it open again.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 3-point for Ash to see what she wants to do with the cue ball, though. Once you get this 15 down, there's not a lot of a 5 bank, maybe.
She might be able to do something with a 9-14 that's similar to what she did with a 15 ball.
Oh, push it over.
He just pushes it and sticks him on the back of the 9.
Nice. That's 3 for Ash. I have to get one of those little cameras that I can stick underneath the table so we can look at the ball rags. Now that we have them.
Oh, yeah. Count.
So I can just like sort of peek.
This bank looks kind of kissy to me.
Had a feeling the 5 was coming. Wow. Drained it.
Hit it good.
Ashley coming out swinging tonight. And neither of these players really live near here. They're at least an hour and a half away from home.
He's banking the 6 and going 3 rails.
I'm thinking they were on their way home from. Wow. I'm thinking they're on their way home from like an event in New York or something. And said, you know what, let's stop by Yale and
maybe
and toss it around a little bit.
If he's going to shoot the 4 right now, he's got to either shoot it with enough inside to get below the 6 and bank the 6 after, or he's just not afraid. And he was not afraid. And he sold out another.
Sold out another ball. All right, let's go to this one. There's another one. Ash has got 5 already. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's got to be 5. All right, explain the pennies to me right now, because I'm looking, because I keeping score in this game sometimes confuses me. You see how you got to mark? I don't know if maybe that was from another player, but you see how we got a coin here?
Yeah.
And we got 2 up here. Is that maybe that's just left over?
No, they put them there. I'm assuming that the 2 coins at the head rail is in order to keep score. And that's
okay. So this is overall score.
I'm guessing.
And then this is probably owed balls.
Yeah. She's playing for 3 only.
She only needs 3 balls, yeah.
If she has the angle, she could soft cut the 4 and go 1 rail into the back of the 8. And like, even if she doesn't make it, you hit it harder.
Oh, she put a lot of right on that one. I think she was trying to do exactly what you were thinking.
She might have, but she hit it quite hard.
Yeah, if she came at it this way, that's my lines.
Nice.
Then you're looking at the ball sort of shooting down towards her pocket at that point.
And you hope that either the 8 or the 9, whichever one you hit, just kind of stick there.
Oh, watch this. The cue ball wasn't there. That would have been awesome. But now Ashley's got a 4 ball sitting there.
You might be able to graze the left side of the 8 after she makes this. If she hits it with a little outside and you graze the left side of the 8, you can open up the 9-1. And there's your last 2 balls. She looks like she tried it.
Not the most terrible outcome. I mean, Colin still doesn't have much to work with here. Sean's Barrett's voice carries, but fortunately we have upgraded sound equipment, so we don't have to worry about
directional.
That. Yeah.
He's kicking at the 4 ball. Oh no,
Oh, he
it's not.
grazed the 4 or grazed the 14. Well, about the best you could do there, I think.
Yeah. So it looks like she's.
Oh, we've already got almost 80 people tuned in. All right, that's cool. Sunday night, people are sort of sitting at home. Everybody loves Ashley, of course. Big favorite here on the stream. One Pocket's not exactly my game, but I'll watch. That's why I dragged in Darian. He actually plays this game, so he can actually sound intelligent every once in a while. When I'm just like, what's happening here?
I'm not. I'll never.
I was going to bring in Big Dog, but you know.
You're gonna what?
I was going to bring in Big Dog, but he's hit or miss. He's hit or miss. He loves One Pocket, but depends on where he's at. Let's just put it that way. Gonna come in behind. Okay,
that works.
That does work. Gonna stick the cue ball right to the rail. Yeah.
If you're down 5 balls to 0, I guess you want to shoot, but like as your tools keep going up table further and further, you have
exactly
to just draw back.
I've heard it called the wedge. All of a sudden, the ball starts wedging into the corner pockets at the head side of the table, and then you're trying to figure out how to pluck one off without giving your opponent a ball. And I've sat in the booth with Bobby Hunt, the legend, and I've also sat in a booth with Hillbilly, who loves to play One Pocket as well, and Billy Anderson, for those who don't know. But I'm learning the game.
I played one game with Billy. He beat me for $5, and I quit. I never met the guy, but I was like, I have a feeling that he knows something about this game.
That's his jam right there. Yeah. That's kind of like challenging, like it's not like challenging Scott Frost to a game of One Pocket, but if you were to challenge certain players down here, you know what game they play. There's certain players that know 9-ball. There's certain players that know 8-ball. Billy Anderson knows him some One Pocket.
He does, yeah. And it, I didn't know who he was. Go ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say, I'm wondering if he's going to try and get aggressive here, if he's just going to try and start pushing balls towards his own pocket. Right now he's in danger because he's got 1, 2, 3 balls. Like these guys right here are all sort of on Ashley's side.
He's banking the 3 with inside, but the amount of speed you need, you can't do this without leaving her something.
Oh, the one's 14 is kind of mutually exclusive.
Is it 14?
I don't think the one goes by. She's going to knock it out of there. Yeah, I don't think the one went by. Because if I switch to the line thingy.
And he has a shot.
Like if I go to the edge of the one to the edge of the. Actually, that might have a pocket.
He's going to be shooting the 14 anyway, though, at this point.
He has to.
So this is going to be low right. I don't know if this is going to do anything for him.
I get him a point.
That's true.
There it is. Now you figure out the rest. Boy, a lot of balls up top. He's going to try and bounce this one towards his pocket, probably. Oh, he might even sink it.
Wow.
Oh, what a shot. All right, there's 2.
It always amazes me when people can make long banks.
These crazy long banks. Absolutely. You're talking about 16 feet of cloth between you and the pocket.
Bank the 10. But
That's good. He left the 10 near his pocket, but he didn't give didn't give up a lot to Ashley there. Well, I've seen like Tony Chohan and a couple other players that would literally knock this 9.
Yeah.
And the sick part is the cue would then follow.
Yeah.
And you're just like, how the hell did they? I'm like, how did you even see it? I just saw it, but how do you even?
Well, same way you did. Except the difference with Tony is he doesn't have the fancy red lines.
That's true. You just see them in your head. Doesn't everybody just see stuff like that in their head?
Oh.
That's just, I kind of do.
I don't see lines.
Oh, I see all kinds of weird stuff. Like people are like, how do you know where to hit the rail? when you're making a bank shot, I'm like, don't you just see it? Because that's how I've done it all the whole time. Other great bank shot. Wow, I thought that was gonna drain.
On the other tables, that might have been in.
Yeah, that's true. On the 4.5-inch corners, these 4-inch corners, though, man, you got to be true. One of these days, Sean, if I'm ever over in Ireland, or if you're ever over in Connecticut, we're gonna have to go out for a couple of drinks, man. I gotta be honest. Love your comments, and I've seen a couple of his posts on Facebook, and they're pretty hilarious as well. So good stuff. All right. Anyway, he's gonna backbank the 7? You think?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Did he surrender anything to Ashley here? 9 cross corner.
She'll probably, if the side pocket isn't in the way, she might bank the 9 and stop the cue ball behind the 8. But
that's what I'm thinking. Just try to freeze him to the 8 and play the 8 or the 9 next to your pocket.
But she's sizing up the cut on the 8. So
she actually is going to try and cut the 8 back in. Oh, that worked out not good.
Not so well. Although he's jacked up over the ball.
Jacked over the 4. That makes the shot 100 times harder.
I don't even know if I would try it.
You know what I would think? I'd push the 9 down right behind the 8. Make her worry about 2 balls instead of 1.
Yeah. You know, something he might have considered there is also taking a foul and kicking at the 2.
Oh, taking the penalty? Yeah. But then you're bringing up a cue ball, or I'm sorry, an object ball on the foot spot, and that opens up a whole can of worms for Ash.
I mean, like on the back of the 2, like freezing her so that she has to kick down table to.
Oh, she missed. Big shot here. He's going to try. Like I said, you try. If you get 2 balls in your own pocket, then that changes the game a bit, or near your own pocket. To the more to the point. I don't think. I mean, now you got to worry about clearing 2 balls.
How does it look?
She did. She put them both back on her side of the table. That's something.
Yeah.
And you basically got 6 balls that are essentially out of play. I mean, the 10 ball that's sitting there by the one dot, not the only one that's out in the open. Everything else is kind of garbage.
Ashley hasn't really fired it except that 8 ball. It looks like.
Got to know this 4 railer too. I've seen Billy and Bobby Hunt play that exact same shot, 4 rails, to get it near their pocket multiple times. This might be even makeable. She's still just going to keep pushing them towards her pocket.
That ball turned over a lot. Did you see that?
Yeah, it did kind of. It looked a little. There must have been some spin on the 8. Wow, almost 100 people. That's awesome, guys. I never would have. I know Ashley's a big deal because she's an up and coming star at the women's level, and certainly she's been able to hold her own against the fellas as well. But and she was a list match player here for years and years until recently, just because she's so busy. But it's great to see you guys all tuned in for this. Tried to snip it over there. Didn't. I think if he hit that a little softer, he might have been better.
This game.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. Oh no, Sean's all over it. Wait till you hear about his ex. I'm sure he'll have a few lines for that one too. Oh, double kiss. That cost her. That's going to cost her at least 1.
No way that I know of to hold position for the 9 here, so he might play to.
I'll show you next time we're out there playing.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Okay, how?
Oh, he gave up another point. That's 2. Who he should have had. This might even be a point for Ash and 2 points for Ash. Boom. Wow. She's at 6. She needs 1 more for 7, and then she's on the hill. Pull the 10 ball back, possibly? Is that the plan?
I don't see any reason not to, yeah.
Because she's going to collide with a 7-4 now.
Mm.
That could introduce some chaos, but when you're up 7-2, probably worth a flyer. Yep. About what I expected.
The only ball that goes, I think, is the 7 in his pocket.
Oh, the cue ball robbed him. I think he was on the right line there.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Digital pool coders. Squish it up. Ooh, it's a little slower, and that might have actually tracked out pretty nice. You know what I mean? You wanted that sort of hovering down there instead of coming all the way around.
I guess he figures unless he really hangs it, she's just going to take it out anyway.
Well, she's got. Well, of course, she's going to poke it back out of there, but now she's actually got an opportunity to win the rack. Fired at it, and it's going to end up in his pocket now. Oh, not quite. Wow, that thing turned, didn't it? Must have had some sick right on it.
Yeah, I didn't see, but
it was it was coming in on this angle, and then just. Too thin. Oh, that's huge. Actually, it's not terrible because you got to play out of the kitchen, right? You can't play a ball inside the kitchen,
right?
And so he loses a point for that.
He'll probably cut it the ball on the spot.
She's just a spot shot, right?
Yeah.
Just a spot shot. Anybody who's practiced spot shots knows that's not easy.
Especially on this table.
True.
Nice.
Well, that'll do it. We got it 8-0. All right, so we're gonna make that 1-0 Ash in this first set. I know there's a minimum of 2 sets that they're gonna play tonight. Might play more. We'll see how the time and energy goes. So we're gonna give Ash a point there. Boop. So far, so I mean, Colin made a couple early mistakes on that one. We'll see if he can sort of get his sea legs. And quite frankly, I don't know. This is the first time I've met Colin Ford or seen him down here on a Gold Crown 7 with. And this might as well be Ashley's home turf. You know, she's played so frequently down here that I think she has a little bit of an advantage. She might know this table a little better, even though it's only 6 months old. It's an analog to the Gold Crown 3 we had down here, which was also 4-inch corners and 4.5-inch sides. So I feel like she might have a little advantage here. But it's Colin's break this time, and it was Ashley's break this time. Let's see how we did us. He can get a few balls over towards his pocket and stuff it right in the pack.
Oh,
got a little loose, and that's
he made one.
He made one, but that's a scratch, isn't it?
No, it's a re-rack.
It's a re-rack.
Yeah.
It's just there's no penalty though.
No, not that I'm.
Well, we'll see what they do with the coins.
You know, one thing I've asked
I thought there might be a penalty because an illegal illegal break in straight pool is at least 1 point penalty. Yeah, see, I'm looking right now. I didn't see it happen, but I'm noticing this.
Yeah, so that must be the overall.
That's 1-0 score. All right, so that's their 1-0 score. But then this owed balls thing, they haven't moved it?
No. Well, nobody's owed one yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. My question was, with an illegal break, is there a penalty? And in straight pool there is, in 9-ball there can be. It's just, but in one pocket it's just like, nope, start over, you're good. And it looks that way. Because if there was a penalty, then I would have expected the coin to move.
People tell me that, like, a long time ago, you used to be allowed to make a ball and run out in one pocket.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a big shot. That was actually I think that's a pretty good break. Nothing on Ashley's side.
Yeah.
Everything on Colin's side. Oh, she just gave up at least the 15 ball. Like I said, I think that was a really good break. Spread him out nice, but didn't give Ashley a lot to look at. And now he's got at least one. If the angle's right, he might even be able to get up table and start punking him away. It's hard to tell. He could actually find his way, like up table. And this is hard when you're shooting over.
How close he's bridging?
He's got to literally air it right there. Nah, he just took the point. I think that's a smart play. I would have been tempted to try to gun it like a crazy person, but.
I don't think there's any bank on this, so
That's too thin for a bank shot, I think. Unless he kicks it. Interesting. Colin started with what was a pretty awesome break with a lot of balls on his own side, and now look, Ashley flipped it.
good cue ball. Yeah, that's a nice shot.
Just a little less spin than she wanted. I think that was makeable.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Colin's got an interesting, because he's got the 6-8, like this whole triangle here is something he's got to worry about bridging over just to try and get this shot and end up. It still doesn't have a lot of upside to it other than 1 point. And you can tell where he's standing. He's actually thinking of just moving the 11 back towards his own pocket, right?
Looks like he's thinning off the 2, trying to go.
I thought he just might be trying to move the 11 back towards his pocket. Straight up bank shot, really. I mean,
ooh, all ball fouls.
Oh, they had to agree in advance what the rules are. I don't know. That was cue ball foul or all ball foul, but if it appears they're playing cue ball foul.
Yeah, it looked like she just touched the 14 with her hand and it was okay. It's close. This is one of those shots where I see people just like take it right out of the pocket, and I don't know how they do that.
I switched the camera right at the wrong time.
Made it for him, but
you made it for him.
Yeah.
So that's going to give him back another point. We got here 5, 10, 13. Yeah, she made it for him. Sacrifice one ball to get another one out of there. Oh, thanks, dude. Whoa.
That was cool.
That had a lot more motion than I would have expected. And now, like, it looks like over 70% of the balls are on her side of the table. She's moving them around pretty damn nice. I was actually hoping I could see the rack from this camera. It's not going to happen.
I think he's doing something with the 7. Cue ball ended up pretty nice.
It actually worked out.
Looks like she can't see the 10. Can she? Oh, I guess so.
Oh, no. How did that stay up? Holy smokes. That was insane.
It looks like it wanted to go.
That thing is like a fart away from going into the pocket.
And he's corner hooked on the 14. You see that?
Yeah, definitely.
You can't hit that ball.
No, in fact, I would say, like, if I was looking, and let's look at it. Because right now, where that ball is, if I actually drew a line from, like, that's about his field of vision.
So this is... Oh, he's taking a foul and putting...
He's just taking the penalty. Yep. Here, you can have it back. All right, so that's going to put a ball back on near the 4 somewhere. Yeah, there you go. So Colin gives up a point. She's just slowly moving look at this mass. Like, if you look at it, these are all favorable, I think, to Ashley's pocket, but they're almost blocking each other so much that it's hard to get anything going.
He cutting the 1 ball?
I hope not.
He was.
He went for it. That's going to open up a can of whoop.
Can of whoop what?
I'm just saying. Can of whoop.
Whoop cream?
She's got at least the 14. Let's see what she can pull off other than that. She might actually go for the 10 first. There's a lane there. Nope. No, oh, no. So what's the rule here? So she made a ball. She has to spot a ball, but is there a penalty on top of that?
So the ball she made comes up.
Yep.
So it's because that ball does not count, and then she spots an additional one.
So she's at -1 now.
Yeah, so the ball comes up, and she's at -1.
I just want to see what happens with the coin. Okay, yeah, you're right. She moved the coin. Well, you know better than I do, but that's what I assumed, but I've gotten confused before.
It is confusing.
So now if he makes a foul and has to, well, he's already got 1 point, but let's say all of a sudden he goes -2. Do the negatives cancel each other out, or do they both have to repay?
I think traditionally they don't cancel out, but they started doing that in certain tournaments.
Just keep the game moving. Yeah. Otherwise, you're going to sit there with -7 to -6.
Exactly.
It's going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, I get it. All right, so that's another freebie for Colin. go, trying to make something happen here. He might have pulled the 3 out. I think that might be the end of the line, though, unless he gets a little lucky here.
He drawing kind of through the 4 ball. I think he tried it.
I think he tried to clean it up a little bit. So that's going to be about it for this run. Now he's got to figure out how to leave Ashley safe. But this game gets, a little mean. He should have had the whole rack right there. Nope. Just give Ashley a point.
Yeah.
Just for the safety play.
I don't know if he expected to make it, but he did get the cue ball nice.
Well, there's a little bit of body language there, so I guess we'll see what
laughing.
It's the coin. Let's see what happens. He's got to move the coin, right?
So, yeah. So the ball he just made for her is going to come up, and she's at 0 now.
And the coin goes back. All right, that makes it. All right, now I'm following along. That's cool. So we have 11 balls on the table. Ooh, we have 10 balls on the table. Now I feel like I lost a ball. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 11. Okay, good. Where it gets weird is when there's like a 10-6 spot or something like that, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, you have to bring a ball back up because you're supposed to go to 8, but it's because you have 2. Then there's all kinds of weird math there that makes me mental. That's why when I confirmed, I'm like, there's no way, right? I don't want to think about this nonsense. I just want to count.
Yeah. He's queuing low, so I guess he's taking. Oh, that is.
He got some nice position out of that. I mean, if he did that on purpose, that was an awesome shot.
That was beautiful. That he knew, like he banked it into those 2 balls that were tied up. It's always so impressive to me when people can jack up from distance and hit low on the cue ball and actually completely lose
completely, lose the spot. Is he going to get there? No, it's going to hang, though. At one point in this rack, I thought it was completely advantage Ashley, but Colin's really in control here.
He might be able to bank the 7 and make it for him, but she tried and she almost did.
Damn near.
He hit the 2 ball, just didn't.
Yeah, I think she rubbed it, but yeah. So now Colin has 5, looking to tie this up. He needs 3 more. Dude, what is going on out there?
I don't know.
I don't want to know. Oh, dude, Tom, if I do a list match with you, it's gonna not be after drop-in. It's at the very. I would rather do it on a weekend, sir. Or if you want to do it during the week, then like I'm looking at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. If it's like 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have no patience. Which might be what you're looking for, but
yeah, that could be his.
That could be his move. Nice try. It's gonna hang up.
I think she can see the whole. No, she's jacking up, so she's
messing around, but it's still gonna. Look at this leave though. She's gonna get real lucky on this roll. I think.
Well, if he can stick the cue ball anywhere in the back of that little hack, then she's gonna have a big problem getting rid of the 11.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the 11's a sacrifice, and just worry about the rest of them. As long as we can get a table Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's what works for me. Thursdays I have another obligation, but other than that, I'm free after 6. We can just pick up like table 7, or if 8's open, because I know Bart gets it on Wednesday, Friday. So if I'm like a Tuesday, that would work.
What is the entry fee? Is that this match we're talking about?
I'm guessing he's talking about if there's any kind of action, and right there on the bottom left side of your screen it says 200 in the middle, or ITM as it were. So yeah, they do have a little bit of, they have some coin in the middle, and as I understand it, they're going to do at least 2 sets, which means we're going to be here till at least 7 in the morning. Friday 6 works for me, dude. Yikes. It's another one. He's just kind of messed. Yeah, table 4 is perfect.
I'm surprised she's not shooting at the 15. Wow.
He's like, no soup for you, sir. You're going to box it in your pocket? I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. And now Ash has got all the balls back on her side of the table. I mean, they've been moving them around a lot.
He has such a touch for those scramble shots.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. And then she just blasts and hits it perfect.
Yeah, watch me. Yeah, Tom, set it up. Friday, table 4.
Wow.
That was ballsy. It worked, but it was ballsy. I mean, the 11 up and down, is that where you're, I mean, that's scary.
Well, if he doesn't.
Because the 15's sitting there just waiting for it. Yeah. It's probably the smarter play. See, we still got 10 table. Yep, we're good.
Wow.
What are you thinking?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm thinking the 11-5 is tied up and none of those 3 balls go in his pocket. So the 15 goes in hers. Like, those are the only balls that are on his side and they're unworkable for now.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess it could be part of the reason that she felt comfortable shooting that.
Wow. If that one buried.
This is a tough spot, right?
I'm not a fan, but I don't play this that often. I'd feel a little hosed right now. Oh, he's going to use those 2. Wow.
That's cool.
He cleaned out the whole pocket, put him on his side, and didn't leave Ashley a well, the 14 all the way possibly, but that's a lot to ask. He's still just mashing them around.
It looks like he's using the 14. Those 2 balls that are tied up are like blocking her access to what would otherwise be her tools, like in the middle of the table. She's shooting the 5, I think, and jacking up and trying to stick him on the back of the 8 ball, which she hit very hard.
And she gave it a good knock there, that's for sure.
It almost looks like she's in that mindset where she's just like, I'm gonna make this.
I'm either, well, I'm down 5-0 in this rack. I'm either gonna bust open a can and win this rack, or just, let's just get this over with and move on to the next one. Possibly. I know that's kind of my mentality when I get in this situation.
Hmm.
See that.
Wow, is this a bank on the 8? No. There's a cut on the 4 here, but I'm not sure there's a way to play that without leaving either the 15 or 14, because the cue ball is kind of going into those two, unless she plays it with a lot of inside. A lot of speed again. And that one she drained. Nice shot. Cue ball probably close to the side pocket on this one. No, never mind. I'm blind. Oh, the other side pocket. Oops. I think Ashley has to.
Okay, so yeah, based on that, did she actually give up? Let's see.
I think she just spotted the 6.
We still have 10 on the table, so she spotted the 6. That means she's at 0.
Colin needs 3, and they're there. He could
With ball in hand, it feels like there's almost no reason. He's got, he's got the 5 and the 8 or the 15, and then you got the, what is that? The 20?
I think it's the 14.
14 down here.
I think
this guy here.
A little guy.
I am completely confused. That was a ball in hand free point.
Yeah, it looks like he's just got something a little out of alignment, like not feeling confident pocketing the ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure if maybe, because sometimes, and I hear this from a lot of players, I mean, this table will get in your head. You think you hit it center bucket, and then it just rubs one of the points, and it's coming right back at you.
Mm-hmm. Something over time that I'm realizing trying to play on this table is that there were certain shots that I realized I was just not used to playing to the center of the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, a certain cut, and you just always played it to one side of the pocket without knowing.
I've learned the same thing from playing with those little torture devices, aka pocket reducers, and sometimes playing on this table. It's like, you know, I feel like if you just rub this rail anywhere from here to here, you're dead. So you want to be aiming at this point here instead of trying to just sort of come in. That's where my readjustment's been coming.
Ashley might have a fancy shot, but it's going to have trouble.
Let's see what happens.
No, she just tie him up.
Yep. It was a superhero shot there, but that's good patience right there. I don't know why he's even playing into those balls. Oh, well, that's why. She's got to make a choice. I don't think she can push. Well, you know what? And I'm just thinking out of the box, but this is almost, the 11 is almost makeable.
He's just, I guess, not letting him see the 6 is the point.
Not letting him see the back shot into his own pocket, yeah.
Shooting at the 14.
This is table 8 just messing with you
in all its glory.
In all its glory. So now so Colin's got the bridge. He's going to get one ball here at least. Oh, he's just going to shoot it cross-handed. All right, well, that's fine. I like that too. All right, so there's your point. Now you got to find one more anywhere.
Looks like he's the combo
bang shot. And now Ashley's going to put that 14 down, I have a feeling.
Yeah. shot.
Yeah, great shot.
I don't believe there's any two-railer on the 8. Like, she may be able to get it close. That was like always going long, I think. You know what would be cool is if he cut at the 8 ball and went one rail just below the side and bumped the back of the 6.
That's asking a lot.
Yeah.
A little squawking going on in the comment section. That's pretty interesting. So anyway, guys, Bobby just asked me to set up a super chat. If you're a YouTuber, you can check it out. Support the channel, bringing you guys some nice live one pocket action here on a Sunday evening here in the United States.
Wow.
I thought that might work. Yeah, so if you guys want to throw in $5 at a super chat to support the channel, that's awesome. If we do reach 10 super chats, then we are going to raffle or razzle or whatever they call it these days. We're going to draw for a Taom chalk V10 color of your choice. So if you guys want to support live streaming local, that's the way to do it. Oh, what a... I thought that 6 was going to drop. That would have been sick. What a crazy, like, it was a calculated risk, but yeah, she's going to try and pop it out of there. Really?
She either has to try and pop it out and move, or she's got to make it.
She drained it. And that was, well, she knew that if she didn't make that ball, Colin was going to make it for her. He basically she had no choice but to try and slash it. And I've seen weirder stuff where they actually pop the ball off the table, take the penalty.
Yeah.
And that's another tactic. But all right, so that's going to bring us to 1-1 in this race to 3.
Like normally you would want to scratch behind that ball, but the problem is that the 7 is in front of the head string. So when
then you're still giving it up.
Yeah. So if you make it scratch and move the 7, then that works.
Right.
But otherwise, or you could just make it scratch and hope he misses the 7.
Oh, she caught a lot of that 5 ball and nothing moved. Hey, Harry Artinian, appreciate that. Thanks for sending in that super chat, you guys. That's super appreciated, everybody. I mean, it takes a lot to run a channel like this, and we appreciate any contribution and support you guys can give. Thank you very much. What else we got here? We got nothing moved. That was, oh. Yeah. So this rack, I mean, now what happens when you have a rack this bunched up? You just sit there and just sort of rub and rub, because that's what straight pool players do. Or do you find like that one sweet shot that you just like take a chance and whack?
What I like to look for and what I see good players doing in this kind of circumstance is they're trying to keep each other off of a shot where they can roll a ball deep into the pocket and stick them in a place. Like, for example, say the cue ball is between the 1-3. You don't have any way to kick back at that upper corner. So any little combo like that. Whoa.
That was a heck of a run. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at, I was just sort of getting into the conversation. James, we are in Wallingford, Connecticut. This is the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena, home of 16 Gold Crown 7, soon to be 2 tournament elite tables. So we have 18 total Brunswick tables very soon. This is getting stretchy. Nice. All right. Well, that works.
Yep.
I wish I could bend like that, but good for you, Ash. Anyway, so yeah, we're about halfway between Boston and New York, and a lot of great action here. A lot of great. Almost all the big names have been here. We're talking about basically 30% to 40% of the 800 pluses. We got good friends of this channel: Jonas Soto, David Alcady, FSR. They've all been here and hung out. It's a great pool hall. Bobby Hilton does a great job making sure that everybody is. I mean, that this table is one of the best. This room is one of the best rooms in the United States, if not the world. Just saying. Oh, classics. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We have a great relationship out there. We've had we do the Boom and Freezer show as well. And is it Bartosiak? I think it is. Out of Classic Billiards, a good friend of the channel.
Actually, is she up 2-0?
Is it 2? Let's count the balls. 5, 10, 13. There's 13 on there, so we're missing a ball.
Yeah, I think she made 2 balls. She made the one behind her back, and then the ball afterwards where she stunned into the pack.
So we'll go ahead and throw 2 at her. I was just going to show you the room real quick while she's or while he's contemplating the universe. This is a tough shot, though. Did he give up the ghost? I can't remember which one's. Yeah, is that
Ashley's on bottom?
She's on the bottom. Okay. Yeah. So look at all these gold crowns. No one else in the country has this.
I think they're very attractive.
They're beautiful tables.
Yeah. Like the black and the white lettering.
I think they engineered the entire table very well. There's a couple of little tiny nits that I would change if I had the, for the Gold Crown 8 or whatever you want to call it. Having said that, though, I mean, the flat pockets where you can put your hand over the pocket and there's no bumpiness or any of that kind of nonsense. Love that. Love the wider rails.
Mm-hmm.
Love the sound the table makes when the cue goes or when a ball goes in just right. You hear that nice little whack. Yeah, that clack sound. And I think it's just well engineered. It's super solid and gorgeous. It's just a very pretty table. And when Bobby redid the entire room, basically put down new carpet, repainted the walls, added new artwork, and got all these tables in here, it's a whole new pool hall. You are. The joke there. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful pool hall. I think Bobby's done a great job putting it all together, and it's a pleasure to play here. Really. And did I miss any balls? No, 13 still out there.
And the one qualm I had with these tables went away as soon as they installed those little racks, like next to the ball return.
Those were always supposed to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When we got the first shipment, and the first shipment we got on December 27th. 2025, just before the new year, and we got the first mass shipment of Gold Crown 7s. There was a couple prototypes and samples sent out here and there, but we're the first one to get 8 tables at the same time, and apparently they just didn't deliver.
They forgot.
It wasn't on the bill of lading. It was just not there. So when we added another 8 tables on July 4th weekend, what a shot.
Oh, she didn't want to make that ball though.
She wanted to leave it behind. Yeah. But when we got the next 8 tables on July 4th weekend, which is when we installed the back room, and they had the racks on there, everybody started scratching their head, including Cliff Dubé, from Pro Fitment. And it's like, wait, those were supposed to be on the first shipment of tables too. And so he took those racks, put them on the front room tables, and Bobby quickly got on the phone to Brunswick and said, "Hey man, you owe me 8 more racks."
Yeah.
And so we had them all straightened out. But yeah, no, there was. I always thought that too, because the original Gold Crowns that I've always played on, all the way from 1 through 6 had a place for you to put the balls into the rail where you could actually keep track of, one pocket scores and things of that nature.
One thing that Lucas does that I love is he just throws the ball on the floor when he's playing one pocket. Yeah, he just puts it on the ground.
We missed a couple of balls while we were sort of, I forget which ones. We have to take a quick look at the table. And we got 8. Well, we got 9 out there and 4 accounted for.
So we're missing 2 balls.
We're missing 2.
Great clear shot.
All right, so that's gonna get spotted. You want to take a quick jog?
Oh, and look.
Yeah, just go look at the racks. We have the right score. Mailman says 5-1, so I'm going to start with that. But as soon as Darian gets back with confirmation, scratch there, so that's going to change things. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So Colin just scratched. I believe he loses a ball now. She just made one up on that one, so we're at 6-0. 4-inch corners, 4.5-inch sides, and I'll show you the overhead and show you exactly why they don't look big. And tell you what, until you're standing behind them.
So it is 6-0 right now.
That's what I got. Okay.
Yeah.
Commenters have been, but here's the thing. I'll start doing some doodles. If you look closely at the bottom of your screen, where the cups are cut, that's supposed to be that's supposed to be a standard width. This particular table has been factory delivered a 1/2-inch smaller pocket, so they're 4-inch corners and 4.5-inch sides.
Wow, she shortened that up really nicely.
So where the red lines are is kind of my speculation on where they're supposed to be cut. Might be a little exaggerated, but you get the idea.
That was
popped it right out of there.
That's one. See what I mean? That's one of those shots I just don't understand.
It's like, I mean, it's one of those things where you have to sort of when you're playing 9-ball on there and you box it out of there, you need to reproduce that.
Yeah,
in one pocket. That's basically what you're talking about. It's like, okay, what happened? How did that miss? Well, that's how it missed, and that's how you use it in one pocket.
He can play this to his hole if he wants to, with a lot of left English off the foot rail and kind of bank it back across rail first. I don't know if he was trying that or if he was trying to double kiss like he just did.
It worked out. Yeah, no, I used to have a picture, and I don't know if I still do, from the Gold Crown 3 that was cut the same way. And I took close-up pictures to sort of give you an idea of what a tight Brunswick Gold Crown looks like. Let me see if I can find that picture real quick. We have a great amount of balls on the table. Oops, one just came back. Oh, that was because it went in the wrong side of the table.
Mm-hmm. So they were just banking this 5-ball back and forth for now.
They're just slapping it back and forth. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Ooh, the double kiss got him.
And it stopped very still.
Yeah, it stopped dead. I found the close-up that I took, and I should retake these pictures just because that question comes up quite a lot.
So I don't believe the 3-ball goes.
Ash got the 1. Needs one more. 7
Needs
maybe?
one.
One rail 7 ball?
Nice.
One rail 7 ball. That's it. All right, so
That's it.
Ash got another, so we're up 2-1. And so this is a picture. It's a little dated. This is on the Gold Crown 3 version of this table, but the pockets are almost identical. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Look at the way the table, the pockets are cut, and you can actually see down here, like the way the pockets would normally be cut looks like this. And the same thing goes for the corners. A little bit skinny, a little less skinny because of the side, side versus one, but you can sort of see what I'm talking about. These pockets are super tight. And if you play on them, they feel the same way. It's just like, what just happened?
Those pictures you just pulled up were of which table?
Those were Table 8 Gold Crown 3.
The old Table 8.
So now it's Table 8 Gold Crown 7. Same basic cut for the rails.
Mm-hmm.
They're not shimmed. They're not, they're not modified. They're literally, these are the rails that were cut to be these exact same, the exact, tighter pockets. And that's what makes this table so special, honestly. I wish he'd gotten 2 of them. I wish he'd gotten 8 and 12.
8 and 12.
So that have, like one in each room.
I always thought that if there was another tight box, it should be one in the back corners.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That,
so they, or 8 and 16 or something like that. Because the way, we have 2 streaming tables. We have 4 and 8 that we have all wired up for cameras. So one regular size and one tight. That would be ideal for me. So I'm like, where do you put the other tight table? Yeah, 12 or 16 probably where I put it.
Or even, what am I thinking of? 13 or 16.
All the way on the other. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. In the back, 16. So it's in the same physical orientation as the front room.
Oh, I see.
So 16 would be a nice natural candidate for that. But
we
have so many league players and things, it's like, even because we used to have 5-inch corners here when, the Gold Crown 3s before we had the McDermott Open were 5-inch corners and 5.5-inch sides. They were buckets.
Yeah.
So when we did the McDermott Open for the WNT, we had to have them reduced to 4.5. So they redid the Gold Crown 3s with 4.5-inch corners and 5-inch sides. And that's why they are the way the Gold Crown 7s came in the way they are now, is because people got really used to the 4.5s. But I guarantee you, if we dug out a Gold Crown 3 with a 5-inch buckets, everybody here would be an expert, like 750 Fargo.
Well, it's because I play elsewhere where they have at least 5-inch corners. And I've noticed that extra sharpness, it will last for a few hours.
Yep.
And then your game will, for some reason, it'll just
I do the same thing.
Level back out to whatever it was.
I play on Table 8, and I can play sharp on Table 8. In fact, I play with those pocket reducers. They're 3.5-inch, so they're a 1-inch pocket reducer. And suddenly I start seeing the center of the pocket perfectly. And I start making shots on those tight pockets. And then I go back to the 4.5-inch buckets, let's say. Then all of a sudden I start saying, oh man, I got so much room to move around here. And then brick. That's just, that's the way it is.
I think Colin has 2 balls.
Colin has 2?
I think he does.
Yeah, 13. Yeah, it's like you can start making balls in 4-inch corners or 3.5-inch corners. Then you go back to 4.5-inch corners and you start getting real. For me, I get loose. I'm like, I can aim a little bit more this way, or I can aim a little bit more that way. And next thing I know, I'm crashing into points like crazy instead of just making balls. Something I have to develop a better knowledge of, or a better habit.
I think that was that 2 for her or 1?
Well, we know it's 2 now. There's 10 on the table, so I'm thinking 3, 2.
Looks right.
Or she's off to the races. Is she going to play the combo, or is she going to start?
She's gonna, yeah.
Feeling saucy?
She looks like she's feeling saucy, but the 10 ball is drifting down, so she's got to hit straight follow or maybe a little inside. Straight follow it was, and she got on the 12.
Yes, she did.
She needs 3?
I'm not sure if James is saying Colin has 3 or if she had 3, because there's a 20-second delay between the time what we see and what you see.
Oh, okay.
Out there in Radioland.
So she chose to take out the 15 instead of getting ambitious with the 10. Or...
So there's 7 on the table. I believe it's 6-2. It could possibly be 5-3. And she left him right in his own corner and on the ropes, really.
It's going to be long.
Yeah, so in the booth, when we're sitting here talking, I see your comments the second you type them. And then I start talking about them, and then it goes through the internet to our rebroadcast company, and then it goes from the rebroadcast company to YouTube and Facebook, and then it goes from both of those places to your phone or your tablet or your television or whatever else. That whole round trip takes about 20 seconds, so it's weird. You can type something to me, and I'll see it immediately, and then you won't hear me until about 25 seconds later. That's why there's a discrete. When I ask the score, sometimes it's like, oh, shoot, I don't know what the score like by the time the score gets out there, they've scored 2 more balls.
Mailman is our little eye in the sky.
Yeah, there's Mailman.
He's helping us out. Thank you. Scotch doubles, 1 pocket. Me
and you versus these 2.
I'll tell you what. How about me and Ashley versus you 2?
Oh, there you go. Ooh, the double kiss.
They do that in France, I think.
Heyo. Yeah, no, we're still there. Double kissed off the right rail and then double kissed off the short rail. Little rubby rub. Colin's on the ropes here. Ashley needs 2 balls to win the first set.
This is laying a little kissy looking, and he just missed it.
Just a hair. LMFAO, you're a thief. Tom Shine is calling you a thief. I think you should wear that as a badge of honor.
Me?
Yeah, yeah. Tom Shine called me a thief. I'll put that on a baseball cap and we'll put that out here.
Yeah.
Too strong, doggy dog. Colin's got 3. Not going to get much more.
Yeah, I don't see anything that goes for him. There's a 3-railer angle on the 5, but he would never.
That's a lot to ask.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He would never.
It's probably the smartest player right there. Just sort of, you know what? Just go ahead and leave her on a rail.
Nine, 7, 14.
That's a whole big giant mess.
Yeah.
You don't want to even mess with.
It's in the way of the 5 too. So she was okay moving the 5.
Oh, she don't scratch. Oh, good leave.
Ooh, yeah.
What a leave.
Might shoot the 5-3 rails now because it's, unless he leaves a 10 ball. Nope. I guess I'm just like.
You know, it's one of those things where, like, you know, a lot of times in 9 ball and 8 ball, like the next move is obvious. In 1 pocket, it's so not. Like that.
Yeah.
I've seen, you know, Bobby Hunt suggest things. I've seen Billy suggest things. I've even heard Scott Frost suggest things that I never even would have thought of.
I think in all of pool, my favorite thing to do is to be in a really tough spot playing 1 pocket and try to figure it out.
Yeah, well, it's like chess.
Yeah. It just tickles your brain.
You could, yeah. Well, that's just it. I mean, you know, Tom's a chess player. I'm a chess player. I probably would develop an affection for this game if I played it more. But at the end of the day, it's you know, it's a game of patience, and not a lot of pool players got patience. And it's a game of, you know, sort of thinking 2-3 moves ahead. How do I move these balls around so that they suit my next, like my checkmate move kind of thing. If I can get my opponent to make this one mistake, then I got him kind of thing. And that's what I've seen when I've seen Tony Chohan playing. I've seen a couple of the other legends of One Pocket. You can tell they're just trying to
good shot
set their opponent up for failure more than they're trying to get aggressive. That's my opinion here. Yours may vary.
The other thing is when you tap balls around for a half hour and then you have to shoot something like this, like you don't even have the.
You forget how to make shots.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
That's one of the hardest things about this.
It's like all of a sudden I'm not just moving balls around. Now I got to actually pocket one.
Oh
crap! I actually be accurate this time instead of just in the ballpark. That's a great observation, actually. I've noticed that myself.
Lucas, told me at one point that he thinks
Colin, that's your 4th ball that you've done this. Oh man, that is yeah. Oops. This set is over. I feel like. Well, is the 5 over the line in the kitchen? Or is she going for the 14? 14. One down, 1 to go. But I did hear that, you know, stay tuned, everybody, because I heard that they're going to play a minimum of 2 sets. That's the first set for Ashley. They're going to start that one over, and they're going to play one. They're going to play at least one more. I am going to run to the restroom out of absolute necessity.
Are they playing another one?
Well, that's what they told me. They said they were guaranteeing 2 sets.
Well, it looks like we're taking.
But we're going to take a player break, so we're going to. I'll find out, folks. Everybody, stay tuned. I think there's going to be one more set, at least one more set tonight. we're getting ready. Here comes set number 2. Ashley Benoit and Colin Ford. Thanks everybody for staying tuned. Seems like a lot of you are hanging on for the second. Oh, Ashley just dropped her break cue, I think. Jump cue? I'm not sure. Anyway, thanks everybody for staying tuned. Set number 2 coming up. First set won by Ashley Benoit. Second set to be determined. Ooh, she left a hanger there for Colin.
Hmm. I don't know if his plan is to dump the 6 after this or whether he's trying to get shape. But I think he's going to have to dump the 6 because I don't see anything in the stack that goes.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stack. It's pretty bunched. He might have to just give her the 6. Let it sit. Cross-handed. There you go. 1-1. Ooh. That was a very bold shot. I'm not going to lie, but it looked like it worked out pretty good.
My guess is he'll probably be looking at rolling off the 2 ball, 2 rails behind the 15, kind of like right on the line between the 15 and the corner. Oh, he cut at the 2, left the 10 ball.
Sure did. Yeah. So now she's going to have to draw back, maybe get a little position on the 11. Oh.
Unless the 12 is workable.
Is there something in the pack she sees that we don't see? Hey, what's up, Andy Gow? I was wondering when you're going to show up. It's a little late for you there, sir. You can't be calling Hill anymore. There's like too much going on. Oh, she smacked it. And it worked out. Good open. Like a secondary break shot of sorts.
You can't see the 9, I don't think.
No, the 4 looks like it's got just enough. Well, let's see maybe it's going to be a rub towards Ashley's pocket.
You could see the 9.
You could see the 9. All right. James, yeah, I know Ashley does review these videos every once in a while, so you might have something to talk about next time you see her.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing it out there. Wow. Old shot too.
Yeah. I guess maybe she figured she wasn't going to catch the 7 in that way, where it stayed in between the cue ball and the pocket. But again, still, he doesn't really have an easy way to play shape.
He's about to shirt foul the 11.
Yeah. But we saw earlier, I don't think they're worried about
I guess they're probably not going crazy about that. Calling up the 3.
I don't know if you can see the left side of the 12. It doesn't look like it. So he's going to use the 9-3 to move the 4.
I think he's going to try and push everything towards his pocket and just leave the cue in Ashley's. You know what I mean? Like take this whole bunch somehow and push it this way. And if he can, just leave the cue ball somewhere in this area.
He could be also playing the 9 off the 5.
You got it. Actually, when you read this, you got gin action. All right. Well, there you go, Ash.
Gin action?
Sometimes. Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know for sure. I can speculate, and I will not. Having said that, though, I know sometimes she's got her phone in her pocket. If I was to zoom out right now, she'd probably, picking up her phone right now, looking at the comments.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't think she drinks, though.
I don't know. I've never seen. Well, I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I don't think so. Certainly not while playing pool.
It can't be real gin. Gotta mean something.
The 5's coming back out. Oh, gin. That makes more sense. No, a lot of these pool player gamblers do play a lot of cards. I know Lucas is a big fan of gin as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I've seen him turn down action on the table to get action in the card game. Not frequently, but it happens. Oh.
Yeah.
You know, look at that one. I didn't see that coming at all. That combo of 15-14 was wired, apparently.
Looks like he got himself a shot on the 3 as well. So he made that one too.
It's another one he shouldn't have missed. That's Brian syndrome all day long. Did he make? He made the 3 ball. You said, right? 2, 4.
He made the
6, 8, 9.
the dead combo, and then he made the 3.
And then Ashley, a
nice clear shot.
That was a good movement. Really good movement.
I wonder if he can bank this ball and kill it with right English behind the 12. Like keep the 12-4-5 in between.
Try to hold.
Yeah.
A lot to ask. See what happens.
Oh, he went into the 12 instead.
He just drained it. It's going to end this rack, I think. By all accounts. Oh, he kind of got out of shape on that one.
He might bank the 12.
2 feels like it's in the way.
Yeah, it does look like it's very close to being there, even if it's...
Ash has got the 4 cross. Out of the way, cue ball. That was close. You saw the body language on that one too. She's trying to push the cue ball forward with her mind. That's gonna so 2's coming back out, but nothing dangerous here.
The cue ball is so close to the spot that 2 might leave it. How are we looking? Yeah. It's funny, like when you're supposed to freeze that ball and there's a tiny gap and you keep trying to move it and
you don't want
back.
You don't want to mess the one up or the cue ball. Yeah.
Or it's like the ball that you're spotting, it just, you push it and just rolls back every time. Like it won't.
The cloth won't forgive. Just looking to pick up ball number 3 and possibly 4 if she can get any kind of speed off of this. Ooh.
I'm guessing they'll probably shoot the long bank on the stripe up table and try to leave the cue ball on the lower side pocket as we look. No, I'm wrong. They say that when you're up in the ball count that you're supposed to play more conservative versus when you're down in the ball count. Wow.
Is that all?
Case in point.
Is that all you got to do? Colin needs 1 more, and Ash needs all 5. . Ooh, wow, now that they're all stuck to the head rail, now you got a little bit more playroom. Yeah, it looks like the numbers are jumping up a little bit more. Like I said, we took a quick break there, you know, need a little fresh air, splash a little water on your face, whatever else. But this is set number 2. Ash won the first one.
Oh, that looks nice.
That's, ooh, it's got a little too much speed. But yeah, Ash won the first one. We're guaranteed 2 sets. There's a possibility of 3. We'll see how this one goes. I got a feeling if they have one apiece, they might go for the rubber.
I'm still trying to tell their hands apart because we can't see them.
Yeah, once you sit in this booth for thousands of hours, you can start to tell what the shoes look like, what the hands look like, what the tattoos look like, what the at all, you know, there are clues. And now we're just messing these 5 balls around until somebody makes a mistake.
Actually, I guess it's banking the 12, banking the 13.
What is going on? Colin just needs to pick one of these off, and it looks like he's going to try to send the 13 back towards home. A little wide. But in a good spot. Ash has no choice. She's got to knock that out of there. This is where this game gets a little cumbersome. It's like, okay, we're just going to play a little keep away. Yeah, I've seen this happen with Bobby Hunt a couple times. That shot right there, I think instead of doing what she did, he would have played it like this.
Yeah. I think one of those balls up on the head cushion might have been kind of in the way. But she has a shot
over the
pocket,
9.
but it's over the 9.
That's tough.
That was a nice hit.
What a crisp shot, man. Bring up Ashley to 4. Still needs all 4 of these.
The point is kind of in the way.
Look at that. Oh! Is that hard for you guys out there in the audience? Just saying. 2-railer right into the corner.
Dump the 9 ball, leave him in the pocket. She did not take very long at all to get back in this game.
No, she did not. You're absolutely right. Colin's actually in a weird shape that he's kind of, yeah, and he wanted to mess up this spot shot, and that was a good call.
Did she cut the 11?
She did, and she damn near made it.
She almost made it. I guess you figure it's free, like the 4-9.
Yeah, the 4-9 are on their own. Wow. The hair more speed, and that was down. Like I said, guys, we got super chats enabled on YouTube. That was a great kick shot. But yeah, we have super chats enabled. If you guys want to support the channel, thank you guys for supporting the Shark Stream. Brought to you by Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena, of course. We do appreciate any contribution you guys might want to give in there. $5 for a super chat. If we get enough of them, we're going to raffle off, or razzle off. I keep mispronouncing it, apparently. Razzle off a Taom V10 chalk color of your choice. So please do support the channel. Thank you very much.
The question,
and if this fails, you can put in your super chat. Nah, screw it. I just want to buy Bayern a beer. I've done that a couple times and had a lot more success than a Taom chalk. So I'm just throwing that out there. Wow, good try. Yeah, you're right. As long as those two balls are seized.
Look at this though.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
She's got the breakout and the 11 if she can.
Got to hit the top of the 9.
Just nudge it. Just a touch.
Overdrew it a little
Yeah, I think
bit.
she drew it off. All right, so Ash back in the hunt here. She needs both these balls. Colin needs one. Now this is decision time. It's pushing both up to the top of the shot. Yeah.
No, she tried to throw the 9 over. Oh, she did throw the 9 over.
What a throw shot. That was sick.
Doesn't she need one?
She still needs one. By my count, she needs one more. Oh, maybe did we have the scores wrong?
We might have had the scores wrong.
I mean, she's pulling balls out. She must have had 7 already at that point, and we had Colin at 7 when she should have had 6.
If they agree,
I don't know. I'm waiting before I hit the reset button. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's
agree.
That's Ashley.
That was a hell of a shot.
That was a sick throw shot to get it in there.
I think if there's one highlight from this match so far, it's got to be that.
That shot was nuts.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't think that was for the rack, and she just went at it.
If they were frozen together, pointing at the middle diamond on the head rail, that was a lot of. Like it took a lot to get that.
It moved a
ball.
lot. Another not so awesome break, as far as I can tell. Like, we've had a couple where we've had like 5, 6, 7 balls head towards the opponent's pocket.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling her, just move your quarter. There you go. Yeah, you've had balls, like here and here and here. Like there's been like that kind of spread. The last 2 racks haven't spread out very well.
Yeah.
Man, I thought we were keeping track of those balls perfect, but
Well,
like I said, one of these days maybe I'll just go ahead and install a couple of micro cameras underneath the table, just so I can just say, oh, let's see what the.
Or what you could do? Scales. Put scales on the rack so that we can tell how much they weigh.
that's over engineering a solution.
What do you mean?
There are Wi-Fi webcams out there that can run on a battery that I could just literally sticky tape to the underside of the table and turn on and off. But let's not overthink this just yet. It's probably simpler to just mount a camera on table 4 that points at 8. It'd be easier. Pretty amazing though. These guys are really they're not messing around. They're battling.
Supposed to bank the one, even though the 13 is in front of the pocket.
Well, where he left the cue, it's the 13.
Yeah,
might not be that makeable. From there, yeah, she's actually got to go away.
Yeah, make the one off the 3.
What that was clean as hell.
Yeah, and where the 3 ball is, you can't do much with a 13 because you're taking.
Yeah, exactly. She just kind of cut the angle.
You might even bank this one. Do the same thing.
Hard to say.
They've been shooting a lot of these shots where they like fire the 3 ball into like half ball into the 13 and clear
just
both.
pop them both. Yeah.
And he's jacking up.
Just gave her the point.
Ashley's cutting at the 3.
Oh, you totally chowed that one because the 14 now is wide open. Should be able to pocket the 14 and possibly the 8. He's going to get at least one. Oh, that's, yeah. See, here's me.
Ooh.
I never use the bridge. Gonna cross-hand it again. See, I love this. I do the same thing. I'd rather cross-hand than grab a bridge. And so he took the freebie.
There was one point where I wanted to rejoin my kind of local house league as a 2 and have to play left-handed just so that I'd have a reason to get better at that.
encourage anyone that plays pool to understand how to play with their other hand, even though it really you need to understand how your dominant eye works when you do that kind of thing. But when you see guys like Lucas and John Mora being the ultimate example of playing with either hand, it's just it's such a valuable weapon in your arsenal. You're like, you know what, screw it, and if you feel confident with cross-handed shooting, your opponent loses a lot of ways to mess with you. That's my opinion. So it's a worthy thing to practice, absolutely. And not only that, because when I was younger, I would sit there and be practicing cross-handed shooting. And was it 3-1? Colin got 3-1. Anyway, I would practice cross-handed shooting, and somebody would be walking up and say, "Hey, you want to play?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sounds like fun. What do you want to do?" "Okay, so we'll play for $10 a set, race to 3, blah blah blah." "Cool. You got to give me some weight though." I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'll tell you what, I'll shoot you left-handed instead." And they'll be like, "Oh, you're gonna shoot left-handed?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely," because they just watched me playing right-handed, and then not knowing that left is my dominant hand.
Yeah, that's a nice move. What a move from Brian.
And then all of a sudden I'm smoking them on left-handed, and they're like, "Oh, I thought you were right-handed." I'm like, "Yeah, you thought wrong." But no, and then the other story I like to tell on the Shark Stream is kind of funny too. I don't know the entire details. I know it involves a tournament somewhere here in Connecticut that Lucas was asking to play in, even though, at the time he was probably like a 710, 720 player, something like that. And he wanted to play in the tournament. They said, "Well, you can't play. You're too good." He said, "Tell you what, I'll play you left-handed. I'll play in the tournament left-handed." He's a strong cross-handed player in general. So he's like John Mora, he has 2 Fargo rates in Fargo.
John Mora has 2?
I think John has 2 as well, one for left and one for right. But I'm not 100% on that. However, I know for a fact that Lucas does. If you go into fargorate.com and you search for the name Lucas, Lukas, lefty, Lefty, it's because he played in a tournament where he played left-handed and established a left-handed Fargo rating, won the darn tournament, I'm pretty sure, and now has a left-handed Fargo rating of 675.
Which is very high.
Which is ridiculous. I'm a left-handed player and I'm still a 504. But yeah, it's one of those things that, to hammer the point home, learning how to play with the other hand is absolutely a huge advantage. All right, I have been missing balls like crazy.
On made 1. On the table, there are 10.
I got 5 down.
Yeah, it looks right.
I think we're right.
The 6 going to the 7.
Colin knocking that one down too. Used to play many people using a mop or broom. Yeah, I've done that bet too. You're so bad I could beat you with a broom handle, and then I would literally take a broom handle, chalk it up, and you couldn't get a lot of English off the broom map handle. But there's certain players that think they know the game better than they do. So when you just play nothing but straight shots and no English, you still have the advantage.
Was this a low deflection broom handle, or
it was a high deflection?
It was a very high deflection.
Very high deflection.
Okay.
We're talking like
old school broom handle.
Old
Maple.
wooden, yeah, absolutely. High deflection broom handle.
They have carbon fiber broom handles now. Did you know? Got to get on the bus, man.
You know what?
Once you go.
When I get home, I'm going to search Google for carbon fiber broom handle, and if that happens to be a thing, then I'm gonna have to get one for Yale Billiards.
Yep.
All right, Ashley making moves. She's back to 5-3, and she's got 2 balls. And she got a little stuck to the 15. Oh, this makes me mental.
I think it looks like
you hit the center of the ball. Can she hit the center of the ball like the 15's not even there? I'm gonna go with yeah. Tides turned quick on this rack. And she's still stuck to the rail. Man, this makes me mental.
I'm gonna probably just roll the 7 in and look at a bank afterwards. Oh.
Ooh. Doors open. I gotta Google that right now. I'm not gonna wait till I get home. Hang on.
I don't know if he's too thin on this ball, but it would be nice if you're Colin. It would be nice if you could spin this in with outside and kill the cue ball behind the
Also
seven short
completed
side.
carbon fiber broom handle. I swear to God, that this is a thing.
Yeah, it looks like it is a thing. He's trying it. A lot of outside. Kill the cue ball. Whoa.
Got it to sit nice. All right. So that's not terrible.
Ashley's taking this out.
Oh, it's going to drop. That was not in her plan.
No, but that was impressive.
That was pretty impressive. No, James, I'm not kidding. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to show you what the Google search for carbon fiber broom handle came up with. And it exists. Like, I don't want to take away from the pool action, but there's a place apparently called Webstaurant Store. Maintain a clean facility with the help of this Lavex 60-inch black threaded fiberglass broom squeegee handle.
He needs to bank the 7 and one more after that, I think. Did turn. Did
Oh,
not.
I think I gave him a little bit of roll there.
But she's going to have to make this for him. It's too deep in the pocket.
Yeah, that's a point.
So Colin's going to need one. Oh,
just buried him in the pocket. That's kind of nasty.
He might have kept him off the 5 too with the point. It's close.
Got a little sauce on that one. 15 might be out in the open. I think he hung his nose out there.
Yeah. She can roll this in such a way that he doesn't have much on the 5. Even hanging it, the 10 ball is always going to be there. Good shot.
Presto Drano. Oh, I've screwed up the score apparently. Oh, she missed.
Wow.
7 is 13. I think I overpressed it.
It's 5.
So yeah, Splat. We are in Wallingford, Connecticut at Yale Billiards. And the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena. Sharkstream is the live stream component of this entire organization, and we're just watching a little bit of awesome action here between Colin and Ashley.
Razor thin cut on the 5 ball.
That was so razor thin. He would have had to actually hit it with explosive.
It barely moved. Yeah. Pocket speed on this one, I guess.
Or just drain it.
Or just drain it.
With position.
He was a little thicker than I thought.
Ayo.
Bro.
Oh, if she had actually made that ball, she almost certainly would have scratched based on where those balls were lying.
Mm-hmm. Kick and stick.
I mean, you had to kick it out of there.
No shot to her pocket right now.
Double kiss. Oh, that's gonna give Colin a really nice look. Relatively speaking, an 8-ball, 9-ball, you'd be like, this is tough. In one pocket, this is
as good as it gets.
This is a beauty.
Looks good.
I think that's gonna do it. Yeah.
That'll be it.
Pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do it.
1-1.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Since we're I mean, I got to show you this. I mean, this is for real. I Googled carbon fiber broom handle. And I swear this came up. And it's funny because it's like, okay, check this out. You can look at the details here. You know, check it out. It's a nice little broom handle. I bet you we could put a little, tip on there if we needed to, right down this little spot down here. Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, you can zoom in. Oh, look at that. You put a little tip on that guy. I mean, I'm telling you, that's pretty baller. And yeah, it's like $20. Maintain a clean facility right there. It says so right in the... So you know what? If you guys want to do some gambling with a carbon fiber,
it's a sign. Scroll up a little bit. It says, "Help your staff clean more floor area with a single stroke." They know who they're marketing to. They know what they're doing.
All right, so we got some things. We got some things we got to do soon. I have a feeling I'm gonna put a Kamui medium right there on the end of that carbon fiber broom handle, and there's gonna be some amazing betting going on down here. And just throwing it out there.
Start a GoFundMe for $40.
Well, it's $11.99 each for these carbon fiber broom handles or fiberglass broom handles. We're gonna have broom handle brawls.
For that price, you can get about 3 inches of a revel.
I say we get like 4 of them. Do some doubles matches.
Tom Shine be all over that. I'd be all over it too.
I think we have something coming up. A broom handle brawl. Another one that didn't actually open up. These racks, because aren't you supposed to hit the second ball instead of the first ball? You tell me.
The modern, as far as I know, the modern top level one pocket break, you're skimming the first ball.
Just skims the first ball, but full into the second ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he got a lot of that front ball.
I think it can also have to do with how the rack is, because what happened there, which happens often, is that the corner ball comes out far enough that the cue ball is like originally on the right line, but harums off of that corner ball into the...
Well, that's always been the danger when you're breaking straight pull too, is that, if you're actually breaking straight pull, you can, depending on how you decide to break, you can absolutely find yourself in the wrong, skim. That was pretty...
I could be wrong, but
pretty aggressive.
Ashley just banked that 5 rails into the stack.
She did. 5 into the stack and pushed 4 balls towards her pocket.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
She could have also been trying to bank it 2 rails into the stack. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like without the extra.
She might have been. But yeah, definitely gonna take that fiberglass broom handle situation. I got to see what happens there. I'm gonna bookmark that. 60-inch black. That's perfect.
Yeah, 60-inch.
It's like 2 inches longer than an actual pool cue.
It's like that's a cue with a 2-inch extension.
That's what I'm saying. All right.
Not long enough for Earl.
Earl would want this thing to be, like a 12-foot. Kind of whacking him around. I'm not sure what Colin's goal there was, because I feel like Ashley's got at least one coming.
James is saying maybe he's not using enough inside on the break.
Yeah, you gotta. So you gotta kind of slow that cue down.
Ashley's off to the races here, but she's a little straight.
You got the 1 and the 2 out in the open. She's so straight on the 8 though. If that 12 wasn't there, she had a decent shot at the 2.
I think the 12, 13, 4 off the 9 might be worth a look here. See the 4 ball off the 9. Beat the 12 into the 13. No, maybe it's not enough speed.
Yeah, that 4 came out real weird.
Tried something.
She gave it. She gave it hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Gave it the T-Rex.
Hulk smash. It worked out though. I don't see anything that Colin's got right now on the table.
Mm. You could be able to kind of like a soft stop shot on the 6 or roll. No, probably a soft stop shot on the 6 and like freeze on the back of that ball.
All right, I'm changing the goal of the super chat. If you'd like to go ahead and purchase some of those carbon fiber broom handles for the Shark Stream, send in a $5 super chat, and we'll be more than happy to show you a a carbon fiber broom handle challenge. Because I know if I put this correctly to the powers that be here, and to the guys that I know that can put tips on cues, we can absolutely get at least 2 carbon fiber broom handles with some really decent tips on it. I think that could make for an interesting night of betting.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Go ahead.
We'll get the tips donated and we'll get the labor donated, but I think that's going to be amazing. You saw the tip that was on there. That looks like it was prime for just gluing a tip right onto the top of the thing. I think that would be amazing.
Really nice cue ball.
Yeah, that cue ball management was spot on.
He can't see much of anything except the 5.
Yeah, I don't know what he's looking at here. Fixed cut?
Oh, he banked it.
Fixed bank.
And he hit it very well.
Yeah, he's got Ashley on the rail.
He'll probably have to kick behind the 6 softly.
It was getting real dangerous. One of those where you make the wrong move.
Wow.
A double kiss to get it back to her pocket.
That was gorgeous.
It's one of those where you make the wrong shot and all of a sudden there's like 8 balls just lined up on your pocket. It's so spread out, but they're all on the foot side of the table. That drops real
crazy. I actually heard Ashley's reaction to that from like 40 feet away.
How else do you make that shot for that was a point, right?
Yeah. He'll have to spot a ball after his turn is over.
Yeah, no, I get it, but holy smokes. Yeah, here comes that.
So, I don't know what the delay is, but at some point in the last minute, I heard Ashley go, wow.
Wow. As she should.
She's on the 5. He'll get on the 2. It's all right there. Hunter. I just met Hunter recently.
Yeah, he was here about a week ago.
He plays good.
Plays some great shooting. That's English. I don't care what you say.
Nice.
She's
got an angle.
She's good.
Probably be playing for the 10.
Been going. Oh, she got a rub off the 10. I think if she walked on by the 10, she would have been a lot happier, but not terrible. Let's see what she's got in mind because there's a ton of balls on Colin's side. Yep.
Nice.
Just stuck them.
Very nice. Kept him off the 9 ball.
Yeah, it kept him from any kind of bank shot, really.
He's just, ooh.
Oh, he sold out the 9. That's going to end this rack, really. Oh, where's she going to get the second ball? 1, maybe?
It might be if she can draw enough, it might be the 12 or the 13. I can't tell how straight she is.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, because I don't think the 12 or the 13, I think they're blocking each other.
Colin only has 1 ball, so she might even stick the cue ball. Did it come out of the pocket?
She boxed it out.
Did it go in and come out?
It looked like it did. Well, let's take a look.
It almost looked like the ball went down and came back out. No, she missed it.
It just rattled. Those shelves, they're not as deep as the diamonds, but they're deep enough, especially with these 4-inch pockets.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like James is saying, Colin only has one ball, so she might just make that and bank the 13.
See, does Colin have one ball or no? Because right now I have it at 6 ash, Colin 0.
Or excuse me, yeah. But either way, I'm the point I'm making
the
is
set
down.
count is 1-1 because I'm looking at the quarters.
Well,
so it's the rack count is 1-1.
9 balls on the table.
I think the ball count is 6-0.
So even more true, like if Colin needs 8 from there, why not just pocket speed bank the 13 after that one? Wow.
Corey says he made that crazy bank, so the score is possibly 5-1.
Yeah, but he owed one at that point.
Yeah, no, he did owe one. That's right. Yeah, he owed one. I think we did account for that.
Possible bank on the 13 now, but this might be a kiss. Can you see it? No, he can't.
Didn't have enough. Had enough to touch, but not enough to make.
I think this one is definitely a kiss unless she banks the higher ball, which she's doing. Wow. Good try.
That was a great effort.
I'd expect her to make this one, though. She did.
Drains it. I think she's on the hill.
Yeah.
And this would put the set down 2-1.
That's it.
Well, it's race to 3, so Colin still has a chance.
Yeah.
All right, here. Anybody that's wondering where we are and what we're doing and all that kind of good stuff, here you go. Another one was she thinned the head ball a little bit and got the 6 ball, the second ball, fairly full, but didn't really get a lot of motion. You're kind of pulling back a little bit. Let me change the ball count. Set score 2-1, second set. Ashley won the first one. She's in great shape to win the second one so far. She has the break, which is always an advantage. And she seems, I was going to say, she seems to be free stroking. She damn near made that 3 ball. Yeah, definitely, James. If you're in the neighborhood up in Connecticut, New York, Boston, we're about, like I said, about halfway in between. We're closer to New York City, but look at that shot. Colin letting a little stroke out there. But yeah, we're in that area, and like I said, we've had the McDermott Open. We hosted the McDermott Open last year. We were supposed to host the McDermott Open this year, both WNT ranked events. We ended up hosting the McDermott Invitational this year instead. It was an amateur event with $3,000 added. Just timing and everything else between WPA events, WNT events just didn't work out this year. We're hoping to do it again next year. McDermott's a great sponsor and has always treated us very well here at the Sharkstream. But we've had majors. We've had we are regular hosts twice a year minimum. of the Mike Zuglin Joss Northeast 9-ball tour. We have lots of other tournaments that roll through here as well. And of course, we got 18 Brunswick tables. Well, we're about to have 18 Brunswick tables. We have 16 right now. 16 Gold Crown 7s and 2 Brunswick Tournament Elites. As soon as they're delivered, they will be installed. So beautiful pool hall. Would love to anytime you guys want to come down and see what a real pool hall looks like, stop on by Wallingford, Connecticut. Wanted to hit that 8-ball, it looks like. I think he's okay, though. Nice little cut shot from Ash. Gonna go up 1-1 on the balls. Got the 6-ball lined up, ready to rock and roll. Yeah, James, if you were at the Florida Open, you might have run into our very own Bobby Boom Hilton. Like I said, host of the Boom and Freezer show, also based out of Yale Billiards, Wallingford, Connecticut. Scott Frost, the Freezer, and Bobby Boom Hilton have 4 seasons on YouTube. So we're talking about Boom and Freezer. But, check that out. It's on YouTube, Facebook. Go to boomandfreezer.com. You can check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, all that other kind of good stuff. We've been doing a lot of awesome stuff with pool. 4 seasons, 60 episodes in the book. And that includes guests like Emily Fraser. There's so many I can't even count. Go to boomandfreezer.com. Check that out. And he's right there. Right now, Bobby Boom is down there at the at the Florida Open. Got a media pass. He's, good buds with Emily Fraser. And he's doing some great coverage down there from the Florida Open. If you guys haven't seen it, no spoilers. But there was a very dominant performance from SVB so far. And yeah, all right, spoilers. SVB took it down. It was a really great tournament, though, and some really wonderful playing. So much fun to see him down there in the Caribe Resort in Florida. And looking forward to the next weekend's event, which is going to be the Arizona Open. So check that out, WNTTV.com if you guys are interested. If you want to check that out, it's $100 a year, I think, something like that, for a subscription, and you get all the access. What the heck just happened? Ashley just popped a up and downer. Great shot. Does she have a pack shot? Yeah, she's going to push a few around. But yeah, no, Bobby Boom Hilton is down there in Florida. He's going to be flying home, I think, tomorrow. But he is down there giving you exclusive interviews on the Shark Stream. You can check us out on thesharkstream.com. And you can also go to Facebook. It's, the Shark Stream, and has lots and lots of exclusive interviews with the players. And you guys can. It's good stuff. Bobby's been putting in a lot of work. I believe his guy Jeremy's been down there doing a lot of work with the camera equipment and everything else. So cool stuff. Make sure you follow us. Support the channel. We're doing our best to bring you the everything we can in pool. I think I missed a ball. Oh, Ash busted up. I had to guess Ash is up 5-1 right now because I see 9 balls on the table. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9. Pretty sure we're at 5-1. I'd have to take a walk. In fact, I do have to take a walk. I'm going to be right back. Sorry, guys. Nature calls.
We are back. I'm not sure exactly what the score is because we had to walk around for a second and take a break.
All right, there's your updated score. Ashley is on the hill for this rack and for this set.
We are now joined in the booth by Roscoe.
Roscoe Pico Train.
Good boy.
Yeah, sorry, I had to make a pause for the cause, but on the way back, I did verify the score is 7-2 right now. Oh man, what a clutch shot that would have been. I'd be curious, did you guys just hear a dog barking? If so, just say yes in the comments section because we have sound isolating microphones, but that dog was loud.
That dog was powerful. Roscoe's no joke.
Roscoe's no damn joke, that's for sure.
I really like him. He's one of my favorite dogs I've ever met, for sure.
He's a good boy. Just pushing all the balls up to the top of the table. And that's the smart play. Honestly, if you're behind, you start, trying to pick off the what is it, the wildebeests. You're just trying to pick off the one lonely child and just one at a time. You can't leave anything out to chance. And oh my goodness, Ashley's gonna make this a done deal.
Even in these two sets, she's hit some really nice shots.
Hit some amazing shots. That's insane. Good job.
That one
looks
shot
like Colin's taking his cue apart. All right, no, that was fantastic. So guys, Ashley 2-0 against Colin Ford.
And I guess he's
I think that's enough for the night. No bark? Oh,
no bark.
That means my sound system is amazing, by the way. So if you didn't hear that, that's awesome. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you guys for tuning into Shark Stream after dark, I suppose, here at the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena. I hope you guys are enjoying all the coverage on the Shark Stream's Facebook feed from Bobby Hilton, Bobby Boom, giving you all kinds of great coverage from the Florida Open this week. Next week, I don't know if we're actually going to be in attendance, but next week is the Arizona Open. That's going to be another great WNT event. Make sure you guys tune into that as well. Darian, I'd like to thank you for coming in and just sort of making me sound less stupid. And also, by the way,
thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And, by the way, if you guys are interested in broomsticks, I'm going to put I'm going to put it right there. Look at this thing. How can we not have a pool tournament with an actual pool tip cue right on the end of this broom handle?
I think it is a great idea, and I think
this has to happen, right?
If the money's enough, I think there's a lot of good players that would come out.
I think there's a broomstick bowl in our future.
Yeah.
So everybody, again, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time we're on the Shark Stream. I think we're gonna have some pretty cool list matches coming up this week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, and you guys are gonna enjoy the hell out of it. So we'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Well, I guess this weekend's over, but whatever.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Good night.
Good night.
Bobby Hilton here from the Shark Stream. Give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, our gold sponsors, Brunswick Billiards. We are the Brunswick Arena on the Shark Stream. And of course, McDermott Cues. Then we got our silver sponsors. We can't forget those. We got Taom Billiards, Salotto, of course, Yale Billiards, Simonis Cloth, Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, Pro Fitman Billiards, Andy Gow, Aramith, Letman Lights, and Carbon Magic Cleaner. And of course, we can't forget our local and bronze sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. They've been with us for a long time. K. Morgan Painting, APA, Jacoby Custom Cues, Sigma Wear, Organic Ink Tattoo, Dynamic Pressure Washing, NM Billiards, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Pool Table Magic, and of course, Vaculease. Thank you guys all for your continued support. Appreciate it.